Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Subscriber picks and breakdowns. You already know. Okay, I'm gonna scroll through and show you every pick. Then I'm gonna go into the breakdowns. Shout out Kurt Washington Jr. These are his picks. Shout out Kirk. 7 Queen for Knowledge. That's her pick. Queen Terry Taylor. Shout out Queen Terry. Shout out Heidi is my life. Okay, we're going to go into this, folks. Shout out Kirk Washington Jr., bro. I got your emails, and trust me, I decoded a lot of your picks, and they all will be going up very soon. But this picture right here, astounding. Let's go in and look. Let's just look at the whole pic. It's shot vertical, but we're going to give it to you the best view we can. Okay, let's clear that up. That's the whole picture, folks. Okay. See the spirals. You see the unnatural shapes, dimensions. Look at this, folks. You seeing this? Okay, now let's zoom in here. Kirk, you caught part of the soul train, my brother. Okay? We're going to clear this light. We're going to go in slow. We're going to zoom in to this massive pattern. This is what I caught on the airplane. Understand something, folks. I just saw Collage live from early this morning, and he was saying how his sinuses are bothering him, and slight headaches, nasal. It's what they're spraying in the air. My voice is not back to normal itself. I'm detoxing, fasting like crazy because they're spraying chemicals and toxins in the air that are coming down, and we're breathing them in. So we got to fight, folks. But back to this picture, y'all. I'm going to show you all the people that are in line waiting to get to Earth. This is the Soul Train, folks. And I digress. Like I said, when I was on the airplane, I caught this and put it on this channel. It's labeled the Soul Train, I think 1 and 2. And you can see all the faces. I'm going to zoom in tight so there could be no doubt. I don't make up things. I don't make myself believe things are there. We're using common sense, logic, science, high-level research, and common sense 101. We know when we can see faces and shoulders and heads. I mean, look. It's groups of people. I'm just going to scroll through so you can see for yourself. Drop the light when need be. Take it in, folks. It's not a fluke. And there they are. And you still can see heads. You can deny it if you want. It's undeniable. It's trying to get you to see all the people that are up there. You can see the black eyes. Different colored clothing. It's crazy, folks. And look at this formation right here. It's creating a shadow mid-sky, letting you know that the Soul Train is a solid vessel that flies around this realm. I mean, you can see the underbelly of it, and then this, what's coming from it is creating a shadow. And the shadow is like almost shaped in a number 7. I mean, you can see the organic edges, and I mean, let's go in deep, folks, because that's why I'm here, and to show you that there's entities and beings hanging all off of it. We'll zoom in tighter so I can show you them. I'll pull down some light. See them? See this, folks? This is amazing. Shout out Kirk Washington Jr. Look at that serious shadow. Unbelievable. And then the activity that's up there. Let's go past the Soul Train. Well, it's all extended. This thing is miles long. And people mistake this for a chemtrail. But you can see the structure that's in it. It's a massive, I would say, like cigar-shaped craft. I saw it in person outside of the airplane window. I'm gonna give it about. It looked like it was about 100 miles long. Yep, it was lit on top and had a dark underbelly. You can go on my channel and see it. The Soul Train. This is extremely close. You can see the windows that are in it. The underbelly, the darkness where it's not catching light, and you see the people. I'll zoom in again. The illuminated faces, the people, you see them with hats on, faces, souls waiting to come back down here. They didn't learn a lesson, folks, but let's move on. If you want to come back here, I won't stop you, but I won't be coming back here. My job's done after this. I'm staying home. You see the entities and beings. I mean, you can literally see the points and horns on this character's head. You see his dark eyes. His nose looks like a beak, like a bird. Pull down the light. I mean, you see that face? That's detail out of this world. Still see him. And then look at this massive craft right here off to the side. Look how pretty it is, folks. And you wonder where they get the shape of tennis shoes or basketball shoes or sneakers, for lack of a better word. That looks like a giant tennis shoe. Let's zoom in on it so I can show you some of the entities and beings that are popping up out of it. I mean, you see it's aerodynamic and pointed in the front, and it's cloaked in what people believe are clouds. And then we're going to take you to the entities that are right outside of it. You see them? I'll pull down the light so there could be no doubt. Beautiful craft. I mean, you can see the detail and structure all in it, and it's projecting a face right here off to the side. That's a common theme. You see the face right here? See the eyes, the nose, the mouth? Nose, eye, head, mouth. And let's extreme zoom out to show you the immensity of that craft, how big it is. Unbelievable stuff. Let's look at the face that's etched on this part of it. It's like the face of a dragon. You can see the detail in it. Picture is amazing. How big that craft is. Look at this. Causing a shadow. Massive cigar-shaped cloak like a chemtrail going past. The spiral. See it, people? Portals. All over the place, right above you. A supernatural world you don't have a clue about. But I'm here to show you. And those that have a clue, one love. Those that don't, I'm here. Look at the spiral, folks. Not in the universe, right here. The U and I verse, right above you. Okay, we're going to move on. Shout out Heidi is my life. Out on a cruise ship, clearly a craft. Plain sight. Don't need to do much with this. See the dome on top? Like, come on. Super zoom. Play with the light. Unbelievable, folks. Look at the edges. Like I told you, this thing almost looks machine and organic because it looks like a bug. And then it has this disc or round shape under the bottom. But when we zoom in here, all these craft project some type of face. I don't know what it is. They're all imitate nature. You see it, folks? It looks like a bug. You can see the antenna on the head. You see the black eye, and you see all these fringes coming off of his back. And these look like legs, almost like a fat earthworm. And then, I mean, you can see it for yourself, folks. Let's just zoom in tight on that face. Yeah, let that resonate. You think that's a natural cloud formation? Like, come on, wake up. Supernatural world, folks. Can't make this stuff up, you know? Kurt Washington Jr. again. Oh, love, my brother. You knew what you were filming. You're getting that spiral. You're getting that sacred spiral. I mean, for sure. We just need this thing to focus in, so we can all appreciate this image. Okay, and you're seeing it spiral up. Okay, it's coming from a massive ship that's down here, that's bigger than the sun in our perspective. We're going to get into that. Then you see the massive spiral almost looks like a twister or a tornado, and then you see entities and beings popping out of it. And it's not Ripley's Believe It or Not. It's just what it is, folks. Okay? The mainstream won't show you these things or break these images down the way I'm going to. They won't let you know that life is right above you. The heavenly realm is right above you, and you're in a pit of sorts. But it's okay. We're going to show you. Because I can show you better than I can tell you. And we're going to take you up here above the spiral and show you some of the entities and beings. I know I say that a lot, but that's what it is. Look at this guy. He looks like the gesture. He's wearing a crazy looking hat. You see his face amongst the other faces, of course. Like, unbelievable. Let's just zoom that down so you can see that's some type of animal creature. Okay? Peace, love, and light. This is the fast lane. We don't make up anything here. I'm showing you stuff that's supernatural. It's above some people's pay grade and the mentality. And I'm fully aware of it. But we're going to move forward regardless. Everyone won't cross the finish line. Just take this in, folks, and just look. Massive, massive craft. People, entities spiraling and coming out of it. Faces everywhere. Structure. This looks like a wheel. Ooh, let's just go in, pull some more of these beings and entities out for the naysayers, skeptics, and the mockers that don't have a clue. You're trying to tell me these are cloud formations moving in this organic fashion with these organic shapes? Yeah. No. Entities, beings, spiritual beings doing a job right above your head. This looks like a giant sperm cell. Like, wake up. See the head, see the tail. All craft, all moving in organic fashion. And you see the other entities trailing right behind it. Someone's gonna tell me these are clouds and they have anatomical features like heads, arms, and legs. Boy, some people don't understand anatomy. They don't even understand self. Some people don't even understand how their organs of the body work, but try to debate me about what's anatomical. You see the people, the beings, looking like the Olmecs. Entities moving separate from the mass. I mean, look at the face on these two characters. See it for yourself, folks. Unbelievable. Look at that spiral. Look where it's coming from. You see it? A whole separate light source. I got to pull the light down. It's so bright. The sun is here. That's the sun right there. I'll pull up the light. Okay. Then we'll go back over here. Massive ship. Aerodynamic. Multiple levels or tiers. And the spiral is coming right out of it. Let's super zoom. I'm going to back it up. Drop the light a little more. Ship. Spiral. Follow me on that straight line up. You see it? You see how this massive craft is releasing entities into our environment or our dimensional space? Like pushing them right out. I know. Yeah, but let's take you to this craft. Perfectly cloaked. Look at this. Let's back out. Adjust the light. Look at that. This is a massive gathering from ship to ship, straight up. Look at that. You can see the windscreen in this thing. See the front of it. All connected. This is washed in light. This is cloaked in smoke that people think are clouds. A white substance that's in the air that you've been told are clouds. Look at the detail in this. Spirals coming directly out of that. Wow. From here to ship to ship, spiraling straight up. Unbelievable. Damn, I've never seen anything like this. Look at that. Let's zoom in on the character that's really sticking out up there. See him? Antennas or horns sticking out, eye, head. It's crazy. Unbelievable. Moving on. Shout out Seven Queen for knowledge. Seven Queen. All your pictures are crazy. Every last single one. I got tons of your pictures in my email, and they all retarded. Every last single one of them. Look at these entities just sitting around. Someone would think, oh, this is just a break in the cloud with the blue background. No. No, breaks in the cloud can't have heads and faces. See the detail and the structure that's going on in this thing, folks? I mean, before I even take you down to the sun and show you, like, let's just go there. Look at this. Look at this, folks. Unbelievable shot. Look at all the colors that are coming from this thing. This electromagnetic force that they call the sun, it's not a fiery ball. Okay? It's not hot. Understand that. It's electromagnetic. And everything's drawing from it. Okay? That's why it's like their main purpose is to hide God's real sun and give you simulators and smoky skies to keep down the real UV radiation. Yeah, folks. It's serious. Entities and beings floating around everywhere. Let's pull this light up so you can see this for yourself. I'm just going to roll down the line and you see the entities and beings. You call these clouds? Really? I don't think so. Moving in formation. You see the faces on them. That looks like a woman's face with old school airplane helmet on. Shout out my sister Seven Queen. Seven Queen to tell you she met me in person. I'm the real deal. All day long. Massive ships cloaked behind a tree. You see anatomical features of heads and faces sticking out. That's a face for sure. Entities and beings. Pictures littered. Massive craft. Always shaped like nature. Faces being projected at all times. I mean, you can see the detail in the nose and the nostrils. I mean, believe it or not, massive ship just sitting perfectly cloaked in what people call clouds, whereas just these advanced machines are using this white substance to cloak themselves right above you in plain sight. You see the detail, structure, and design, folks? I mean, that's something like off of a movie. I mean, you see the appendages coming off the side that look like it shoot rockets. Let's zoom in on it. Clouds can make geometric shapes like this that look like they're connected to something that's aerodynamic and pointed. Wow. Maybe in another world, but not this one. Okay? Look at all this, folks. Look at the face on this entity right here. I'm going to zoom in and show you that that's not a break in the cloud and giving you a blue background. That's something that has eyeballs and a nose. Another face right beside it. Entities and beings everywhere. Just craziness, folks. Shout out Seven Queen. Shout out Queen Terry Taylor. Look at this picture, y'all. I want to show y'all this thing right here that looks like a meteor falling to the ground. See it? It's almost a perfect circle. And you can see it's moving to get to this to this mast that's right here. Ships sitting right on top of each other. Look at that. Cloaked in plain sight, folks. Pointed in the front always because it's aerodynamic. A bird's beak is pointed in the front, so you got to understand things not going to fly through the sky not unless they're aerodynamic. And you see the multiple tiers on this. This thing looks like a damn cruise ship. Another one. Zoom in tight on that. Hiding in plain sight. You see the organic curves. Yeah, just take a look at it, folks. Crazy. Shout out Queen Terry. Terry Taylor. Look at this. Unbelievable. Got another one from the Queen. This one is crazy because I'm going to show you this ship that's just sitting plain sight, point on the top and everything. Cockpit. And look at the face that's right above it. See that, folks? Crazy looking face. Mouth open, eyes, nose. And then the ship is right here. Spiritual wickedness in high places, folks. And then right here, you can see it also part of the craft. We'll zoom in. You see it. Entities and beings. Heads and faces. Yeah, I think I'm the first person on Earth that they call Earth that show you real live creatures sitting on what people believe are clouds were actually massive giant crafts. Look, you can't have a straight line like that in nature, in the sky. Cut it out. Cloaked vessel right here, sitting in plain sight. The smoke gives the outline away. You can see the wing. You can see the front, which is pointed, aerodynamic, the cockpit, and the tail section. Always shaped like nature. Always shaped like fish. Yeah. Peace, love, and light. Subscriber picks and breakdowns. You already know. Super craziness. But we're going to ride home with this picture right here. Because we talk about the sacred spiral of life. But people really don't get it. Everything's a spiral. Women's hair wraps in a spiral. A man's wave pattern is in a spiral. Okay? You flush your toilet, it goes down in a spiral. Yeah, it's real, folks. We're going to ride out to the end. Till the lights go off. Peace, love, and light.